Mhm.
Hello, we're here today with Suzuki Fuentas, and she is the ELL or BML lead
Later.
teacher. It's
Mhm.
leader over at Mesaieed International School in Qatar. So she's here to tell us today about a really interesting project that she has participated and led this year, along with some of her students. So I'd love to hear more about the BML Ambassadors Program, Suzuki.
Hello, Alison. Yes, this year we launched the BML Ambassadors here at secondary, and it's a number of students, 50 students from secondary who volunteer to be representatives of their home language and culture. We really want to embrace and welcome the diversity that we have at our school. There are over 25 foreign languages spoken here by our
Hmm.
students at home, even though English is the means of instruction at school, but these students still use their home language to communicate with their families at home. So we believe
Hmm.
that it's really, really important to maintain that. So these BML ambassadors, they have been doing different initiatives around school to raise awareness of the importance of maintaining their home languages, the benefits of being bilinguals or multilinguals in this globalized world, and also to raise awareness of the importance of keeping the roots, the background family alive.
Yeah.
It's been very rewarding, different activities such as posters, words in their home languages. Every month we celebrate the language of the month, where the students speak over the Tano speaker, which can be heard around
Yeah.
the school. So that's a very nice experience. They prepare their script, what they encourage everyone to say hello, good morning, how are you, like basic phrases in their home languages. So they
Nice.
present that, and they prepare visuals, they prepare a presentation which is shared during registration in the morning. So every week once a week, we celebrate different languages. It's been a very, very rewarding and a very fun experience as well. Because these kids, most of them were born in Qatar, but
Yeah.
they don't have the nationality, and they are
Yes.
away from their parents' home country. And many of them have shared the experience, for example, when they go to Pakistan or their home country, they can speak the language, but they cannot read the billboards, for example.
Oh,
So
yes.
for themselves, they have also been more aware of the importance how they have to continue develop their home languages again.
Yeah. And I think within your area, you have these communities, right? So you might have a big Pakistani community. So if the students and families have awareness, they can get in touch and tap into that sort of network, right? Therefore
Yes,
getting the resources. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, this is exactly why we have also um, started some initiatives with parents. So at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year, I started with the BML ambassadors, the students, like within among
Mhm.
students, and then we started trying to engage parents as well. So,
Yeah.
so far we've delivered 2 workshops on the same topic, on the importance of being bilingual, multilingual, the benefits, and the importance of continue developing their children home languages. And I'm very happy because it's been quite successful, and parents are super happy, and they have been very, very supportive. So much so that they have next year we will start with parents language ambassadors. That is to say, parents will come to school to
Wow.
teach the language or the culture. We don't really know exactly how, but some parents have volunteered to work together with the school so that they can maintain or develop their children
Yeah.
home languages and the culture, which is very important. They go hand by hand. So it's been
Wow.
quite a
That is
rewarding
amazing.
experience. Yes,
So you've been working hard this past
very
year.
hard. Very hard. To be honest, it's been a challenge because nothing like this has been done here in our school. So engaging parent was a challenge. Not all parents are fluent in
Yeah.
English, first of all.
Hmm.
Not parents are used to come to school. They come to school for parents' evening to talk
Yeah.
about assessment results, but not to share
Basic.
their own culture and their own language. So at the beginning, it was really a challenge to make them understand that they are a very important part in this project. That is to say, without them, this cannot be possible. So the first workshop, they were kind of shy. No married parents attended. The second one, there were lots of them, lots of them. We had the second workshop last week. It was a joint meeting with primary as well. So we consider it very, very successful. And like I said, many parents volunteers stepped up to work with us closely next year, hopefully.
Oh, I love to hear that. It sounds like you've been making such a powerful impact with this initiative.
Yeah, I think so. But it's also because the students are very, very engaging and motivating, and also because now parents understand the importance of it.
Making home language a priority. Why was that such an important thing for you?
Well, English for me is also my second language. My first language is Spanish, and I'm away from home, away from my home country. So I think it's important to keep that identity, that sense of belonging to your own roots. And also because I realized that, as I mentioned previously, all my students are fluent in their home languages, but not all of them can read and write. And I thought, why is that? I mean, they are here, they have this passport, the passport from their country. How come that they cannot read and write? And part of the school vision and mission is to prepare students for this globalized world. So it made perfect sense to me to start with the students and then engage parents.
That's amazing. And I would like to say that your school is also a BML Smart School.
Yes,
so you bring all of your teachers every year onto the training courses. So you make sure that teachers are also empowered. So I think you're building from all angles that community that engages the parents, the students, and all of the teachers as well. So I think that is really one of the secrets that a lot of schools can, learn from, that is that you have to get everybody on board. And when you do that, a lot of new initiatives and creative things can start to happen, right?
Absolutely. Collaboration is vital. I mean, you can't do this on your own. You need to engage people, which is the biggest challenge, I would say, at the beginning, to get everyone on board. That's why I decided to start with the students, because the students tend to be more enthusiastic. They are at school. They like working together. They like going to reception and speaking over the tannoy. So they were my first target. And then, of course, teachers, so who are aware of the project, and finally parents, who was the biggest challenge for me personally, for the reasons that I previously explained. But fortunately, it's been successful, and I'm looking forward to next year, because next year looks very promising in terms of, bringing parents together to teach their language and their culture, anything related to their background. And for them, I think it's also very, based on the feedback we received from the workshop, it's very rewarding to share that. Because what usually happen here at school is that, okay, do you speak English at home? They say yes, because they are afraid that they are not fluent in English at home. Their kids have to speak proper English. And
it's a disadvantage in some way.
Exactly. It's changing the mindset as well, the culture of the school at the same time.
Yes. I think that you've just hit it on the nail on the head, is that it's a mindset shift. Because for a lot of parents, they're trying to get their children into an English speaking school. So they have those notions that English becomes more important, or that's all that's valued, right? So I love that your school is, really engaged in this project, so that the students can really get the benefit.
There's been it's been a journey, a learning journey, with not everything has gone right. We've made some mistakes, but we're learning from it. It's the first time. So we can say that we're learning from mistakes, but overall it's been quite successful. So I'm happy to share that with you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I think a lot of teachers and different schools will get some benefit and get another idea as to how they can bring the languages and cultures more into the everyday life of the students and
into the community. And can I just add that the fact that all teachers here took the course with you, the BML Ambassador, helps, because everyone here is aware of that. Everyone knows the importance of maintaining the mother tongue. Everyone is aware of the importance of, bilingualism, even though there are some teachers who speak one language only,
Yeah.
not bilingual
Yeah.
necessarily. Many of the teachers are bilingual, but there are some
Yeah.
who are not. And even them still say, oh, I wish I could speak another language. And they feel kind of
Yeah.
motivated to go for it. It's like, maybe I can still learn another
Amazing.
language. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that helps when there's kids all around them who are, good role
Yes,
models for
exactly.
that too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Lovely. So I'm thinking we should follow up with you then, maybe again next year when you've got some of
Sure.
your next phase of your project going so that we can see how it
Sure.
progresses.
Sure. Yeah, I'm happy to share. I'm happy to share experiences. Sharing is caring, as they say.
Yeah, it is. Okay, thank you so much, Suzuki. We really
Thank
appreciate it.
you. My pleasure. Thank you
Bye.
very much. Bye.